Hi everyone. Welcome to our summer support newsletter video.
Yeah.
We finished an awesome summer at camp and have a lot of life updates too.
Yeah, our first one is this is our dog Asher. Well, we've got some few pictures of him that we'll roll on the screen here, but we got him off of a cattle farm, and he's just such a sweet boy. Like, he'll curl right up into your lap if you sit on the ground, and just a little snuggle bug. We have had a little bit of trouble keeping track of him though, because in the first week we had him, we lost him 6 times.
Yes.
So we'd have a fenced-in yard, so for a while we couldn't figure it out. So Lara set up her phone and filmed our gate, and we got some footage of him jumping our fence. So we'll show you that too. He's pretty funny.
Yeah.
But he never really runs. He just likes to explore and make new friends.
Yeah, very social dog. He'll do anything to get by people. So, yeah, that's our Asher update. Yeah, and he's an 8-month-old Australian Shepherd, maybe 9 months by now, who knows. But yeah, he's a sweetie. Otherwise, too, I'll put some pictures in of our, just some house updates, because I feel like I haven't done that in a while. So I did the living room. We've painted and got all our furniture set up the way we want. We got Eli's grandma's piano, my grandma's hutch in the corner over there, and it's just really nice in here now, and we enjoy using our living room during the summer. A lot of the summer staff come over and hang out here each weekend, and we watch movies, hang out, play games, and have dinner and stuff. And then also the rest of the year we host our young adult small group on Monday nights, so it's cool to use this room for that. I have to fit as many chairs as we can in here, so yeah, that's great. And
yeah, I just started back up at the school as a paraprofessional just a couple of days ago. So it was nice to be back in the school and to see some of the same kids from last year again. And, you know, just the nature of my position, I help out the kids that are, you know, kind of having a harder time in school. So they don't usually associate me with the greatest, you know, feelings or the greatest days, but they were excited to see me again. So that felt nice.
Yeah. Also news, I know we talked about this in our last newsletter, how we were starting our foster respite care process, and we turned in all our paperwork, but then they had some staffing issues and different stuff, so we haven't really gotten in contact with anyone until this month. So in a few weeks we'll have our first visit with a lady from the Chippewa Falls County. So she'll come and visit and stuff, and we'll finally get started in that process, so we're excited for that. And yeah, more about our fall.
Yeah. With retreats happening basically every single weekend in the fall, you know, Lara has to work all of them Friday through Sunday afternoon. So we aren't able to attend any Sunday morning church services. So we're going to switch churches and start attending a church plant that one of our mutual friends started in Chautauqua, and they meet Sunday nights. So we'll still be able to be a part of a church and have, you know, Christian fellowship despite Lara's work schedule.
Yeah, so we're excited to be a part of that. And then for camp this summer, our theme, as you can see, was his greatest show, talking through John 3:30, he must increase, but I must decrease. Got to see a lot of speakers have some really cool messages on that, and just talking about putting God first in your life. So goodbye, guys. Okay, and yeah, so it was just a really cool summer with that. And then a lot of my job has to do with just getting people to come to camp. So here's some numbers from camp this summer. We had I had the privilege of interviewing, hiring, training, and then working alongside our 16 summer staff. So they were a really awesome group. It was a really great summer with them, and a really great staff unity this year. Also, we had over 75 volunteers and speakers that came to camp, so I get to reach out to people to see if they'll help out in the kitchen and help out as cooks, and also have speakers come and speak for the week. So a lot of like youth pastors or children's ministry type people. And then we also had 542 campers in all our programs throughout the summer. So that includes our just normal summer week-long programs, and also our adventure programs like Hiking North Shore and Pull and Paddle, and also our discipleship programs, which Eli was a big part of.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun to be up at camp, and we know that, you know, like God is working no matter what we are doing or what we're seeing. But we did see some pretty cool, you know, fruit in the lives of some young people that came through camp. We had 26 like documented decisions to follow the Lord for the first time that, you know, campers talk to their counselors about, and so we keep that stuff on file. And then we had 9 other decisions to like rededicate their campers' lives to Christ, or to turn from major sin in their life, or you know, things like that. So that was very encouraging to hear about at the different staff meetings. And then at different points during the summer, rental groups will come in and run their own like little ministry operation at camp, and we just get to be support staff for them and like cook and clean and stuff. And there were 4 different groups that came in, totaling like 337 people. So it was very cool to see them come in and do their thing.
Yeah. And then other things about summer, we just had a really awesome staff training this year. This was the 4th staff training I've led, and I've kind of moved from like survival mode the first time of leading it, of like, we just got to make this happen and I don't know what's happening, to like this summer I was like, okay, how do we really like make our foundation for the summer Christ and his mission, and that be our goal. So got to do some cool stuff this staff training of me and my program assistants led campfire devos each night, and would kind of have a topic and have a devo and like read some scripture about it, and then get to have a discussion where everyone could share different things that they knew or feeling or have experienced, or just different, you know, what they remember as being impactful and powerful from camp, and like what is our role this summer in doing that for others. So that was really cool. And then just some worship times with that one of our staff led. So just a really great staff training, I guess, was a highlight for me this year. And then also outside of that, just my general schedule for the whole summer was a lot of scheduling, just creating the schedule for the summer and then running it, and making sure things are happening and everyone's getting to what they're doing. Also a lot of lifeguarding for me this summer, running the escape room they made, simplifying that as the summer went on, as I realized it took way too long, but it was fun. And then I get to do one-on-ones with all our support staff, so just meeting up with them once a week and chatting with them and seeing how things are going, and getting to pray for them and encourage them and walk alongside them during the summer. Also doing morning meetings and some staff devos. Yeah, it was just a really awesome summer of disciple making, and I really love that my focus is mostly on our summer staff and just pouring into them and helping them do the best they can do as they pour into all our campers and everyone coming to camp. So that was really cool. So yeah, we just want to thank those of you who are already supporting us. It was a blessing to just like not feel stressed out about it at all this summer, and know that we're so close to being fully supported that we didn't need to like try to figure that out or stress out about money or anything during the summer. We're still working to raise about $300 more monthly. So I'll put a link below if you're interested in doing that. You can just sign up to donate to Program Director Sykes Wilson support, because I'm not Wilson. I used to be Sykes support. But yeah, and then that would be awesome to just help us get the funds we need to stick around and keep doing what we're doing. And then some prayers for us.
Yeah. First of all, for the young adults small group that meets in our house, that we would just continue to, reach the new young people in the church that we haven't yet met, and that we would just continue to form strong relationships with the people that we already know. And I think at school, just the nature of my position, working with a lot of the kids that are struggling for whatever reason, I think I would ask for prayer to be a good example to them, and to be able to reach them and hopefully plant seeds in their lives. Now, one more, I am quite allergic to dogs, so, just prayers that I would get used to having Asher in the home, and it's not something that I quite have done yet, so that's been a little bit tough, and just that I would continue to grow in my ability to lead our family spiritually, and just grow as a man of God.
Yeah. And for me, I've just still had neck pain that I've had since 2018 now, and it started to get a lot. I mean, been progressively getting worse, but like really getting worse recently. So I started going to a new chiropractor again just last week, and I'm hopeful that like he does stuff a little differently, and I'm already feeling like some different effects. Like not necessarily like I feel perfect now, but I'm like okay, this feels different. Like still in pain, but like something's changing. So just prayers that would be an actual good change for me, that would continue to just get better and heal, and that I'd be able to be faithful to do exercises and the things they ask, so that I can give it a fair chance and hopefully not be in pain every day. So that, and then also just that I would be able to just walk more boldly in God. I just feel like I've been thinking about a lot more lately, or as I am reading my Bible and just different studies and stuff I'm going through, like just wanting to be more bold for Christ, and seeing where God wants me to go, and just doing it regardless of how comfortable it is for me. And also just pray that I become more of an encourager, because I'm pretty my go-to is more being critical and like working towards solutions than encouraging and motivating others. So just prayers for that would be awesome. But yeah, thanks for everything, and we're just really happy to be at camp and in our home and everything that's happening in our lives. So we'll give you another update in the fall.
Yeah.
All right, bye.
Bye. Thanks, everyone.